What's up YouTube, it's Hector from Not Too Nerdy, and I have some very important news that I want to talk about. As you guys may have heard already, Jack Tretton stepped down from President and CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment of America. Now, he's been through it all. He's been there since the original PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, like you name it, he's been there with the company. He's been there for 19 years. You know, he is one of the faces of Sony PlayStation. And, you know, it's hard to see him go, but I'm here to tell you guys that, you know, he didn't leave the company in bad terms. Like, the PlayStation brand is back to where it was when it's PS2. You know, everyone has a good feeling when they hear the name PlayStation now. It wasn't like the PlayStation 3 in the beginning of the PlayStation 3 where everyone was so upset with them because the prices were so high and everything seemed like it was all about the company, Sony, you know, and it wasn't about the gamer. And now, when the PlayStation 4 came out, like before it came out, like all the buzz about it's all about the gamer, it's all about the gamer, and now you start to see that. As you see in the background, I'm playing a game, Dead Nation, you know, Apocalypse Edition. You know, this game isn't a great game, it's a fun game though, and it's free for everyone that's on PlayStation 4. You know, if you have a PlayStation Plus account, you get this for free. You know, it's the little things like that that actually makes you feel like, hey, you know, they actually do care about the gamer itself. Now, not to say poke fun of anyone else in any other company, but I'm just saying, like, it's hard to see that. Like, sometimes you forget about the gamers. And this company realized that after the PlayStation 3, you know, yes, they did come on strong towards the end of the PlayStation 3, but in the beginning, you know, people had a bad taste in their mouth. People did not like the fact that it just seemed like everything that they did was for Sony, was for the company, you know. And now everything switched and they're back to their roots and they're back for the gamer. And Jack Tretton left them in a good position, okay? You know, yes, the company is going to miss him, but at the same time, this is showing that Sony is moving on. Sony is evolving to something bigger because they need to, and not because we hope so. They have to. Otherwise, their company will no longer exist. They got rid of the Sony Vaio. There's no more computers anymore for Sony. Now they can focus on what matters. They're going to focus on the PlayStation brand. They're going to focus on their cell phones, which so far their cell phone, the new cell phones that they have are actually rated pretty high. You know, they're going to focus on that 4K TV and try to grab the people back and bring you more affordable 4K TVs, because right now that's the only hope that they have, to bring you affordable ones, because they got competition. LG, they got Samsung, which is the biggest competition for TVs, you know. And if you look at something else that they have competition for, it is like Sony, like for the movie industry, like there's so many branches of Sony that's not doing too well, you know. And even the cameras right now, they have a new 2000 camcorder that films in 4K that people actually like, and I like it. I might get it. I don't know yet. I mean, it's only 4K that's in reach of me, besides getting like a Galaxy cell phone or something. But if you want like a true 4K, they actually have a camcorder that looks pretty good. It's a smaller size and it's affordable for people. You know, they're trying to win their company back, and they need to. You know, PlayStation is the best thing for them right now, the PlayStation 4. It's selling out like crazy everywhere. And Jack Tretton is part of the reason for that. But at the same time, this shows that they're moving on. They're trying to move on to newer ideas, new people, newer minds, and they're moving on. You know, I have a feeling that this is a good thing for everyone. You know, unfortunately, Jack Tretton was not hurting the PlayStation at all. I'm not saying that. I think he was, you know, part of the reason why. Like, anytime he said something, you actually listen. He's one of those minds that he seemed like he understood the gamer. But I still think that he's leaving the company in a great position. And I think the PlayStation brand still has a bright future. Do they have a lot of work? Yes. They have to pull themselves out of a huge hole. Okay? That's something that's evident. They have to pull themselves out of a huge hole. So, to be honest with you, it's going to be a tough road for PlayStation, but they could do it. And they're showing that they're going to do it. Because this PlayStation 4, if this is any indication of what PlayStation has in store for their future, I think that Sony's future is going to be very bright. You know, I'm not saying that as a fanboy because I'm a gamer. I love all consoles, okay? I love all PC. I love everything. I love retro games. I love newer games. So I'm not a Sony fanboy, but I do like the fact that Sony, like, they're changed. I like what they're doing now. And I think Microsoft, down the line, they're trying to improve themselves as well to get back into the good spirits. Like, everyone knew they were an Xbox 360. Everyone liked them. And now all of a sudden, they didn't like the way they started out this generation. But Microsoft still has plenty of time. You know, they're getting back on people's good side with the whole Twitch app that they have, you know. Everything's moving up. And I just want to be the one that says, don't worry about Jack Tretton not being there. I still think he left at a good time for the company, you know. The stocks are not going to drop that much because of this, because they know that the Sony brand is still strong. Even though he's been with them from the start, he didn't leave at a bad term. He's leaving in a good term. And this, you know, Sony's future is still there. And I wish him luck, you know, and he's just one of the members of this huge team that Sony has. So that's all I want to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this footage of Dead Nation. I was actually playing with 9to5 Gamer. So I'll put his link down for his YouTube channel. But we had lots of fun with this. This is the first time playing it, so, or at least is my first time playing it. I pretty much sucked. He was beasting it the whole time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to let you guys know the news about Jack Tretton and, you know, wish him luck and everything. I think that he really helped define this brand, you know, this PlayStation brand. And I'm sure in the future, Sony will miss him, but they're not going to take a loss for it because he set them up in a good position for the future. So that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think about that, like in the comments down below. You know, do you think Sony is really going to be regretting that Jack Tretton is leaving, or do you think that they're going to be okay without him right now? And yeah, so what do you guys feel about this whole thing? So this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.